Alright, welcome back to my channel. Here I'm going to be showing off my Blue Jays and other card collection, and I'll talk about what more I'm targeting, why I'm targeting, who I'm targeting. Basically, it's a Blue Jays and a little bit of other collection, but why I'm going after, or why I'm collecting more of a certain player than other players. So I'm just going to start off with just like the random Blue Jays. That I'm only going maybe one or two of. So I'm going to start here. You have Santiago Espinal, first Bowman. He is on the Blue Jays right now. Probably going to be one of the backup extra infielders on the roster. So that's his first Bowman. It's yellow parallel out of 50. I'm probably just going to stick with this one and possibly his 2021 rookie card. Next, I got Tom Hanky, one of the old Jays pitchers from the early 1990s. So I just have one Tom Hanky in my collection. Probably not going to collect any more of him, but I'm happy to have one of him. Next up, I got two Aaron Sanchez cards, autographed, one rookie, one stadium club. I'm probably going to just stick with those two cards for the meantime, but that's another two cards in my collection. Next up, I have Reid Foley, probably the only one of him that I'm going to add to, as he just got traded to the New York Mets, so that's probably the only one I'm going to have. These four cards I bought. This one I got in a trade. Next up is Eisenberg. He's a pitcher for the Jays. This one I pulled actually out of one of the mystery packs, repackaged products. It was out of the Champions box from Walmart. So I actually pulled this one. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having it in my collection. But he is a Blue Jay, so he is in my collection. Next up, I got Burrucky. Might add more of him in other parts down the road, but he is someone that I am keeping an eye on in collecting. So this one I did buy, and it is his rookie card. Next up is Clavenstein. This one I did also buy. He's currently in the farm system for the Jays, so he is one to keep an eye on. So I will be watching how he does moving forward and possibly collecting more of him. Next up, I got Jonathan Davis, auto relic. Got this in a trade. He's probably going to be the fifth outfielder this year and moving forward for the Jays. But this is probably going to be the only one of him that I have. Got that in a trade. The next two that I have are Troy Gloss Relic and Griffin Conine. This I got in a trade. This I bought pretty cheap. Probably not going to collect any more of him, as I think he was just traded to the Miami Marlins last year. So he's probably going to be the only one of that I have. This I got in a trade. Next up is Colby Rasmus, Relic. That's the only one I have of him. Probably going to be the only one I go for of him. It is numbered. As you can see down there, it is numbered. But it is a relic of Colby Rasmus. The next one I have is a Justin Smoke autograph out of 25. I am keeping an eye out on him, but he's not somebody I'm actively chasing. Next up, I have a Alex Rios relic. This I got in a trade. The Justin Smoke previous I bought. So that's the bat relic, just like the Troy Gloss I showed earlier. Next up, I have Thomas Pinon, which one of my buddies gave me. Probably the only one I'm going to have in my collection. I might add one more, depending on how he does, but this is probably the only one that I'm going to have in my collection. Next up, I have Trent Thorton, rookie autograph. He's one that I'm hoping will bounce back this year for the Jays. Good upside if he can stay healthy. So he's one to watch, and I might be watching some of his other stuff, depending on how he can do. So we'll see how he does, and we'll see if I keep him in my collection moving forward on buying. This I got in a trade. We'll see about possibly buying in the future. Next up, I have Marcus Strowman. It's auto Relic. He's one that I am actively watching to add more of in my collection. I am a huge fan of him, even though a lot of people aren't. I've had great interactions with him on a personal level, in person at games. So he is one that I do like, and I do have intent to possibly watch him add more in the future. Another one is Kevin Pillar, Bowman Chrome. My only one in the collection. He's one that I had to have at least one of. So not sure if I'm going to add any more of him, depending on what else pops up that I see. Next up, so those are more, here's more of a couple one-offs that I probably won't add more of. Richard Urania, rookie auto, and this is another auto of him. He's currently trying to make a comeback to the Jays this year. He is in spring training, but I probably won't add more of him. I don't see an upside to him. Next up, I got a Colby Rasmus coin card. Relic type thing. Got this in a trade. Next up, I have Shannon Stewart autograph. Somebody gave this to me as an RAK. So yeah, probably won't add him, any more of him, but he is one that I would have bought just to have if I wasn't given him. Vernon Wells. He was one of the players that I watched growing up, so it's nice to have him in my collection. Probably won't add another one, but I had to have at least one of him. Next up, I have a Roberto Alomar autograph, which I bought. I am actively looking for more of Roberto Alomar, as he is a Blue Jay icon, and he is the only current player to go in to the Hall of Fame as a Blue Jay, wearing the Blue Jay hat. So I am actively looking for more of him. Here's a couple of Jacob Wagu's pack autographs. I'm not actively looking for him. If I come across a nice cheap one or in a trade, then I will add more. But I'm probably just going to stick with those two of him. He is currently on the roster, and I do see potential pitching long-term for the Jays with him. Next up, I have Carlos Delgado, Relic, and 2 autographs. Always looking to add Carlos Delgado, as he was my favorite player when I first got into the Jays. First baseman, probably one of the best power hitters of the team in history. Grew up watching him, and he was one of my favorite players before the Batista, Edwin, Bobichev, Vladi era. So he's one of the guys that I initially grew up watching. I bought these two. This I got in a trade. Next up, I have TJ Zuck. This I pulled in a pack. This I got in a trade. This I bought. I see him as a long-term potential reliever in the Blue Jays bullpen. But yeah, if I come across some nice cheap ones, then I might buy more and add him. But we'll see. Not actively looking. So yeah, Roberto Alomar, I'm actively looking. Next up, Nate Pearson. Relic got in a trade. This I got in a trade too. Nate Pearson autograph refractor, and then the game used Relic. I'm actively looking for Nate Pearson autographs constantly. I think he is going to be one of the greatest pitchers ever for the Jays. Lots of upside, huge upside. So those are the two of him I have. I'm going to move on to my Gurriel collection. So there's my 2 Gurriel autographs that I currently own. I am actively looking for more of him. He's one that I have low on, that I have minimal on, that I want to get more of. This one is numbered. This one is just the base rookie. Next up, I'm going to go over to my Jordan Grostrand's collection. So I have 3 autographs, and I have the printing plate from 2020 Bowman. I have the printing plate from 2020 Bowman and 3 autographs. This is a 1 of 1, as you can see on the back. This I bought. This I got in a trade. These 2 I got in a trade. So yeah, I'm currently active looking for his first Bowman autograph, and when he is a rookie, I will be chasing his rookie card. Groshans, I think, has one of the biggest upsides for Blue Jays, and in terms of like their farm system. So he is one I am heavily, actively looking for to add. Next up, I'm going to go Anthony K. I really like him as a pitcher. I see him as a 4th or 5th starter, or a left-handed out of the bullpen long reliever, left-handed specialist. But I do see a future with him in the Jays. If I come across ones at a good price, I will buy it. This I got in a trade. This I got in a trade. And I think I bought that or I got that in a trade. I can't remember how I got that one. But that's my Anthony K collection. Next up, I'm going to go with my Alec Manoa collection. So, Alec Manoa, first Bowman, Sterling, and then the 2 from Bowman's Best. He is one that I'm currently actively trying to continue to grow, preferably looking for more first Bowmans of him. I do see him with Nate Pearson and Woods Richardson as the 1-2-3 punch for the Jays. Moving forward with the youth. So he is one that I would keep an eye on, and definitely one that I'm looking to add more of. Next up, I'm going to go to, oh sorry, I missed that TJ Zuck. Just wanted to show that. First Bowman autograph, TJ Zuck. It is numbered at $4.99. It should be up here. So I forgot to add that earlier. Where is he? He's over here. Next up, I'm going to move over to my Bo Bichette collection. So this one I bought, this one I pulled. Bo Bichette is probably, I think, will be one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Blue Jays of all time. He is my current active player, and I'm always looking to add Bo Bichette cards. So yeah, I'll add as many as I can for Bo Bichette, but that's what I have right now for him. Rookie auto, and then the batting glove bat relic, which is numbered. Next up, I'm going to move over to my Danny Jansen collection, which is pretty big. I'm going to start with these 3 first. Just showing those off. Got that in a trade. I think I actually got all 3 of those in a trade. So yeah, those are just rookie autos that I have in the collection. I think he's super underrated. If I find him for the right price, I will always be looking to buy. Next up is more Danny Jansen, but more of which I'd be buying a lot quicker. So that is the gold rookie chrome. I have the green of the same. I have the blue wave. That's the gold wave. I have the blue refractor. I have the purple. I have the refractor out of $4.99. I have the base, and I have the gold wave. So I'm trying to get one of each color of him in this. So always looking to add it at the right price. If you do happen to have it, please leave a comment if you have one that I don't have, and let's find a way to work something out for this in particular, because I am looking to get one of each color and have the rainbow of that. So that's basically it. This one I got in a trade. The rest I bought. Next up is my Rowdy Tellez collection. So I have the Big League rookie auto. I have a relic of him. I got Bowman's Best blue rookie chrome auto. I have the refractor auto. I have the base auto. So I have 3 here. If you have any of these, let me know. I'm looking to try to also target these ones of him, and then my big Rowdy Tellez item is the 1 of 1 on the back. You can see the 1 of 1, and it is the Wood Allen Ginter 2019 rookie Wood mini 1 of 1. So that's my Rowdy Tellez collection. Traded. I think I bought that. And I traded for one of these and bought the other one. So that's my Rowdy Tellez collection. Next up, I'm going to move over to my Vladi collection, and then I'll move over to probably my biggest collection, and I'll explain why. But yeah, I am currently actively looking for Rowdy Tellez's too. Vladi, I'm always looking. So I have a rookie auto there. Out of 99, I have an auto of Vladi there. Those two I both bought. I have this Relic, which I traded for. I have another triple Relic of Vladi, which I traded for. And then probably three of the biggest pieces I have in the Vladi collection. All of which I bought. There's the printing plate 1 of 1 from Panini. This is another This is a Don Ross printing plate 1 of 1. And I have the printing plates you can see on the back there, the 1 of 1s. Right there, and should be right there. And then I have the 1 of 1 printing plate from 2020 Chrome. You can see on the back 2021. So that's the Vladi collection. Always looking to add Vladi collection. Anything Vladi, I'm always looking to add. Buying, trade. The thing with the Vladi that I have noticed is his autos aren't the nicest ones. They come out looking smudged or dried out or rushed. So that's one thing I watch before I buy Vlad autos, and why I have a couple. A lot of people have fallen on the Vlad train, and I think that's a mistake. Next up, before I get into my non-baseball, or my non-Blue Jays stuff, is my Cavan Biggio collection. I'm going to show in 2 parts because I have a lot of them. So the first part is these ones. So I have that from Tribute. I have this from Absolute. They're both numbered if you want to pause. I have the Stadium Club Cavan Biggio auto. I have more of the Tribute, and I'm looking to actually complete this rainbow somehow. Same set, I have the Tier 1 auto over here. I'm looking for the blue jersey. Museum Biggio right there. What else can I show? And I'm going to show the Future Star Biggio from Chrome, and then the Man auto Biggio for now, before I show you the next Biggio one. So the Man, I love this look design. The color is phenomenal. So that's one reason why I really like that. Future Star Chrome, that's also one of my favorites. All of these were purchased. All of those Cavan Biggios were purchased, and I'll explain in a bit why I have so many of him. One reason is because I love Cavan Biggio. I think there's a lot of upside, and I also think that people are missing out on Cavan Biggio because they're focusing on Bo, Vladi. So I think Biggio is super underrated now with the Jays having George Springer, Marcus Semien. I just think a lot of the focus will be on these other guys over Cavan Biggio, and I do think that he'll have a bigger year than people are realizing. I have the Tribute Jersey Relic of him. I have 3 rookie cards, which right there of him. I'm looking to try to get as many of these as I can, hopefully complete the rainbow, refractor base, and then the blue I have. And then I have 2 finest, green and base. I'm looking to maybe add more to that, to these. So if you have any of these, let me know. If you have any of these, let me know. And then probably my biggest Cavan Biggio card in my collection is a 1 of 1. I own the name. It's the O. Yeah, it's the O in his nameplate, 1 of 1. And you can see the 1 of 1 down there. But it is a full Relic, and it is the own the nameplate. But that's my biggest, probably, Cavan Biggio piece that I have. All of these were bought. And as you can see, Cavan Biggio is probably my biggest player, my most cards, like, PC player. And then I have other cards in the PC, non-Blue Jays. They are special. This one is a Pete Rose autograph, which I pulled out of a repacked mystery box, which was the Championships Walmart edition. You can see the Pete Rose autograph. There's the back of it. So yeah, it's Pete Rose. That's why I have him. Otherwise, typically he wouldn't be. He is in the Montreal Expos uniform, which makes it a little bit more unique. So that's why I have that. Now I have 3 hockey cards that I'm going to show you. 2 of them are Leafs and 1 is not. Typically I wouldn't collect anything outside of the Maple Leafs, but you'll see why this one is in it. I have the William Nylander Relic, which I got in a trade. I have the Mitch Marner Relic, which I got from Tim Hortons. I got actually, it was a redemption, so that's the claimed redemption. If I flip it back there, there's the redemption that I put in the code-wise to claim this card. So it is already used. As you can see, that is the card that the code came from. So if you were to try to go put it in, you're good luck with that because it's not going to work. I've already claimed it, as you can see there, so I don't have an issue showing it because I already had the card in my possession. So I don't care. And probably my biggest, this I actually, as mentioned earlier, I pulled in the Tim Hortons 2020-2021 set. Tim Hortons comes out every year with hockey cards specifically to Canada. You get 3 cards per pack, and I pulled that redemption 4 days later from the same Tim Hortons that I pulled this next card from. So as you can see here, I have the Wayne Gretzky short print pulled out of a pack from Tim Hortons 4 days earlier than I pulled this. So yeah, this is a 1 in 12,000 pack pull, and this is a 1 in 8,000 pack pull. So yeah, it's Wayne Gretzky. It's a short print. It's probably it's one of the hardest cards to pull. Probably my 2 biggest pulls out of Tim Hortons. And yeah, so that's why they're unique. As you can see, I don't typically collect it, but there's reasons for those specific ones why I have those in my collection. So yeah, I guess that's it. I do have more coming, but that's my current collection. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comments on what you think of this video. If there's any cards that you like and why you like them. If there's anything that you're targeting, why you're targeting. Blue Jays specific, I'm curious to know what you think of certain players and what you think of my reasoning for collecting them. But yeah, so please leave a like, please leave a subscribe, and please hit the bell to get notified when I upload. So thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed.